Hi guys, how are you
Hey,
today?
Ryan.
What's going
Thanks for
on?
having us.
Congratulations on the show.
Woo!
Man,
Yeah.
thank
Let's
you
get
so
it.
much.
So take me all the way back to 2021, four
Woo!
years ago. Did you guys think this is where you would be in 2025?
Well, yeah,
Yeah, some
that's kind
version.
of this was the end goal. This was the end goal, but we didn't know it was didn't take that long. So
And we didn't know how awesome it was gonna be in the moment,
yes,
So we're thrilled to be
we're
here.
pretty stoked.
We were lucky to have some time to like be a band and kind of get that part out of the way a little bit before we tried to do the whole show part of things.
Yeah, time was on our side.
Yeah.
Do you think having that chance to actually, perform live together, work on music together, helped kind of shape your performances in this show compared to if you hadn't when we first met you in Outer Banks?
Absolutely.
100%.
It was necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be a lot more sketchy had we not.
Yeah, the time for the songs to be written and the time for them to evolve, I think, was totally a benefit to us too, especially because like during the moment when we were shooting, it allowed us to focus more on like acting, which was definitely key.
So take me through the music process of this. Now, you guys obviously write your music, got to perform some of it, but how much input from the show was there involved in the music that we hear throughout the season?
Well, it's a very unique process. I feel like there was no like single time that got repeated in terms of how songs landed in the show. Oftentimes Jonas would kind of share tidbits about what he's working on the script, and so we would know that there's like a song that kind of needs to be placed in that moment and the context around it. How do we make it fit? And then other times, we'd just be writing tunes that we like really dug, and Jonas would really like it too, and he would find a way to like work that into the script. So there was so many ways of going about it, and I think we've created a pretty unique soundtrack because of it.
A lot
Now,
of a lot of liberty,
Yeah.
It's like we sometimes we had a destination, but we could take any route to get there.
We were allowed to mess around and see what happened. And yeah, I think we needed that.
yeah, and it comes off. I've been able to see a couple of the episodes, and the placement of the songs works very well for the storytelling. So, from an actor's point of view, how hard was it to separate your music brain from being like, oh, I know when this song comes in to help make sure it didn't influence your acting portion of it?
I mean, like it's I feel like it's more of a thing of like the acting is so foreign to a lot of us
Yeah.
that like when you get behind the instrument and you get to play the music, it's more like this is what I know how to do, and it's like it's a level of comfort that comes with like filming the music scenes. I don't know that it's like having to turn like any kind of different part of the brain off.
You're in home base.
Yeah,
You get
exactly,
to play.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's home base.
The acting kind of goes away.
Mm-hmm.
It was hard to like do a scene where you're writing a song that you've already written.
Yeah.
You have to
Oh,
like
yeah.
pretend you don't know what you're writing.
Sure.
So that can be a little difficult because it's like, how do I write a song that I've already written before?
That's
This is
where Russ
genius.
Blackwell.
Genius.
Write that down, write that down.
It works
I
out a
don't know
little
where the
perfect.
inspiration for this came from, but this is amazing.
Wow.
Wow.
Hilarious.
It's writing itself.
I
So
wish.
then what would you guys say was the most challenging part of bringing this series to life?
I think the conclusion of our filming was really challenging for me.
Mm.
I think that like the last 2 weeks, like we were just like so locked into a groove and like so happy with like the crew and like just the family vibes that we created out in Wilmington.
Yeah.
Like I just remember feeling like a lot of sadness and anxiousness. Like, oh, I really don't want to go back home. This is like our own little chunk of paradise, just like making this amazing show with amazing people.
Night shoots.
That's a good one. Those are tough.
Yeah, there was a lot of night shoots because there was a lot of playing shows at night.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think just kind of finding what the sound might be was more fun than it was difficult, but was a process that I'm happy we kept going through to completion.
Absolutely.
Was there something that surprised you when you guys first started making this series to the final day you wrapped the season? Was there something that surprised you that you either weren't expecting, you learned about your character, or you learned about yourself while making this?
Hmm. That's a good question.
I mean, I think it definitely brought me back to a lot of feelings I had in high school. And yeah, just kind of playing shows wherever you could for whoever, whether it's a friend's basement or anywhere else. I think that made me feel yeah, I didn't really attend like a graduation because of COVID. A lot of us graduated that
Yeah.
year, but
2020.
so like there's a graduation scene in the pilot that was like my real graduation, to a degree.
Yeah, same here.
So it
That
was
like kind of a fun experience.
yeah,
right?
it was a
Like,
bit,
you know,
it was kind of meta.
Pre-COVID,
and yeah, it was funny.
yeah, it's awesome.
It's funny how things work out that way, that it all comes
Hey,
down.
it's funny how the universe works,
it-
isn't it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think what I love so much about the show at all is, regardless of what you guys, each of your characters go through individually, from love, heartbreak, just all of the challenges you can think of post graduation, it comes back to your guys' friendship, and your guys' relationship is what drives the story. So for you guys, you guys were all cast and brought together. How did you find that chemistry?
We just spent some time together.
Yeah.
It's pretty as simple as that. It's like you put a bunch of kids in a room, they're all the same age, they like the same stuff. They're,
Love of music.
Yeah, it's just like love of music, you know?
The ballpark was close enough.
Yeah.
And everybody was very nice too.
We just
That
hung
helped.
out.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hung out.
Yeah, playing all those shows over the years too was super bonding because we had to figure out how to like put a set together. We wrote songs together. We literally grew up with these songs. Like this is now a decent chunk of our lives that we spent together too.
Yeah, literally.
So
Hanging
all
out
the
in Beach
above.
Town.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We got new best friends.
That's
Yeah.
right.
And it comes off on screen. You can definitely tell that you all get along with each other.
Thank you.
Sweet. That
That's
part
awesome.
was not a no performance.
Yeah, that's the easy
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
So for my final question for you guys, why should fans tune in for the show?
It'll make you feel good. Right, guys?
Hopefully you'll start a band
Yeah.
or
She's like,
something
with the
like
question
that.
mark, right?
Like, I hope so.
Maybe you'll turn on your favorite record afterwards.
Yeah.
Start a band.
Yeah.
Start a band.
Start a
I
band.
feel like that's a good
In a garage.
It's fun.
Bands are
Trust
fun.
us.
True.
Yeah.
yeah.
Trust us. It's a good time.
So.
Well, also to not, for me, it was friendship. After graduation, it's sometimes hard. You lose touch with people. So yeah, you guys do a fantastic job. It's a really enjoyable series. So congratulations to you guys. And I'm
Thank you.
excited for
Thank
everyone
you
to
so
see it.
much.